Greetings, thespians. We're going on a journey. This backpack is basically me for the next 2 weeks. And what was the blink of an eye for you was, in fact, a little bit longer for us. We're now heading off to pick up John. Well, having arrived at our stopover for this evening, the first order of business is tea. So you're just rejoining us a day hence, and we're repacking the van to get all of Helen's stuff in before we go to the storage unit and actually pick up most of what we need for the show. As you can see so far, it's going swimmingly. So this is a cute Swiss Army hammer.
And when I can get it working... Ah, there we go. There's pliers too.
Now, how could you not love something like that?
Oh, very creative people, the Swiss. I can't remember what this one is.
There's always one thing on the Swiss Army knife you just don't know what it's for.
Well, it's not that, it's I can't get it out.
So, you were seeing earlier on how full the back of the van is. Well, now we have to unpack all of that and repack it so that all of this will fit in as well. Wish us luck! So, what we're about to engage in here is what we like to call van Tetris.
Theatrical van Tetris.
Yes. Theatrical van Tetris.
Thank God we only have to do this twice.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it any more times, would you?
We will be in the future. Yeah.
That's fine.
Seems like that was one of the previous candidates.
Are you considering self-harming again?
Yes.
It's no laughing matter.
It makes me giggle.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Are we able to drop some fake blood onto the page?
Fake blood won't do it.
The trouble is the fake blood changes to orange over time.
Ah, balls.
The stuff that we made up, that we put in the dishwasher bottle.
Are you seriously recording me saying that I'm going to cut myself just to put blood on the script sides?
No.
Really?
No, really.
That's not the only reason you're filming.
No, not the only reason. Just coming on here, checking the costumes, otherwise this could be a really short trip. Okay, here we go. Right, that is costumes for the second two plays, costume for the first play. Done. This, I think, is the most involved costume of the piece. It's currently airing.
Dear old Danny.
Danny the dog-faced boy.
Danny the dog-faced boy.
Danny, the rather funky smelling dog-faced boy.
Ah, well, it's got to be realistic, hasn't it?
There's realism and there's too much realism.
Yes. Generally, we do tend to skirt that line, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Tetris level Grand Master.
How do you fancy trying to get this onto the van?
It's starting to look suspiciously like we are ready to load.
I think I'm inclined to agree. And the rest of the stuff is stuff that I think I'd rather get in once it was on its side,
Yeah,
rather than trying to do a little more like this.
yeah. The only thing I would definitely say though is be very careful
Close the
with
doors.
Yeah,
Put it in,
Yeah.
then reopen.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But I mean, even when you are loading with the doors in there.
Yes.
Right. Van Tetris continues.
we take that bedding out for the moment. See if we can get these two bags. Like your gluten-free stuff, do you want that during the journey? Or
No, it's got gluten-free. There.
that one goes can go in the front. That's
Yeah,
Pips's.
you can have that. Yeah. Right.
And you mentioned that this one wants to go in the front as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got to get it as well. Van Tetris level achievement completed. Go for it, Helen.
On
Okay.
3,
Heading to Edinburgh. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Yay!
Right.
And they're off.
Yay!
So this is our first stop for petrol and the moment of truth where we actually see how well I can drive this. Do you feel safe? Yes, I know you do, of course.
I haven't been sleeping at all.
No. I thought that that noise I was hearing was merely a new vocal warm-up you were doing that sounded very much like...
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. At our first stopover, I can't help feeling like maybe we've come on holiday by mistake. I have tea now. All is well. Also a dog. And a cat.
2 cats.
It's sunny outside this morning, which is good because apparently last night there were floods, there was rain. We even somehow managed to avoid a hurricane. Don't know how that happened. But all things being well, today's the day we arrive at Edinburgh. On the road again. Tetrisizing the van again. Making everything into a fucking musical again. Cutting the bloody film again. We have stopped somewhere in the vicinity of Durham for food and fuel and fuel and food. Toilets, yes. We have been reliably informed by our minion in Edinburgh that the house keys have already been acquired, which is a weight off everyone's mind. I mean, I don't understand what we were worrying about. We were just entrusting our accommodation to somebody from a different continent who we've never met before, who we know off the internet, who has never been here before, to pick up our keys. What could have gone wrong? Okay, we've been and got people fuel, now we're going to go and get van fuel. Simple, right? Service. I know that beep. Hello.
Drive!
Drive!
Drive for the border now! Okay.
For the border, they'll never catch us!
He's driving, so I'm talking. Hello. Oh no! Thing's not open. Thing's not open. How do you open the thing?
It's on the side.
Ah, right. Yes!
You mean you went through the whole thing like with the beauty filter on?
Everyone's a fucking critic. Just drive, okay?
Look, scenery!
Right, we're coming up to the border. We've now had the first and last pub and the last cafe in England.
I think we may be getting close.
That's probably too noisy.
Yep.
Okay. That's Northumberland National Park. In a very very bouncy, bouncy van. It's amazing. We turned the camera on and all of a sudden everybody decided to go quiet.
Yeah, okay, well, I think there's someone else behind us filming.
No.
Waiting for them to be a good view. Hello!
Hello! Woohoo!
Vlogception!
Right.
You know, you can stop it until we actually need. We have arrived! That's the van back there. That's a rather knackered co-pilot. And there's John walking into the sunset. We made it! It's a little bit later than we imagined, but hopefully Giano, our intern, will be here with the keys shortly.